Welcome to the great debate, renting vs. buying a home. It's a topic that has been discussed for decades and one that will likely continue to be a hot topic for many years to come. When it comes to making the decision of whether to rent or buy a home, it can be a daunting task. There are so many factors to consider, from finances to lifestyle to future plans. And let's not forget the emotional aspect of it all. A home is where memories are made and where you can create a sense of belonging. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at the pros and cons of renting vs. buying a home. We'll explore the benefits of each option and the potential downsides to help you make an informed decision. Whether you're a first-time homebuyer, a seasoned renter, or just considering your options, this video is for you. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the world of renting vs. buying a home. It's a journey that can be filled with twists and turns, but with the right information, you'll be able to navigate it with ease. Pros of renting a home. When it comes to the decision of renting vs. buying a home, there are certainly pros and cons to both options. Let's take a closer look at the benefits of renting a home. First and foremost, renting a home offers flexibility like no other. Imagine being able to pack up and move to a new city or even a new country without the burden of selling your property. Renting a home allows for that kind of freedom and ease of movement. Plus, there's no long-term commitment. Renting a home means you're not tied down to one location for decades, giving you the opportunity to explore different neighborhoods and lifestyles. Another advantage of renting a home is the lower upfront costs. There's no need to save up for a down payment or pay for closing costs. This can be a huge relief for those just starting out or for those who are financially constrained. Additionally, with renting a home, you have less maintenance responsibility. The landlord is responsible for repairs and upkeep, saving you time and money. Lastly, renting a home means you don't have to worry about property taxes. As a renter, you're not responsible for paying property taxes, leaving you with more money in your pocket. In summary, renting a home offers flexibility, lower upfront costs, less maintenance responsibility, and no property taxes to pay. It's a great option for those looking for freedom of movement and a more carefree lifestyle. Cons of renting a home. We'll get to that in a second. I have a favor to ask of you. If you like this video so far, please subscribe to the channel. But let's take a closer look at the downsides of renting a home. First and foremost, renting a home limits your control over your living space. You don't have the freedom to make permanent changes, whether it's painting the walls or installing new light fixtures. Plus, your landlord can decide to raise the rent or even sell the property, leaving you in a state of uncertainty. Another disadvantage of renting a home is that you're not building any long-term investment. You don't get to build equity, and you don't have the potential for appreciation. You're essentially pouring money into something that will never truly belong to you. Additionally, renting a home has limited tax benefits. You may not be able to deduct your rental expenses from your taxes like you would with a mortgage, interest, or property taxes if you're a homeowner. In summary, renting a home limits your control over your living space, doesn't allow you to build long-term investment, and provides limited tax benefits. It can be a great option for those looking for flexibility and lower upfront costs. But it's important to weigh the cons as well before making a decision. Pros of buying a home. Buying a home is a long-term investment. Each mortgage payment is essentially a deposit into your own personal piggy bank as you build equity in your home. Plus, with the potential for appreciation, your home's value can increase over time, giving you a nest egg to fall back on. Another advantage of buying a home is the tax benefits. Mortgage, interest, and property taxes can be written off on your taxes, which can save you a significant amount of money in the long run. Lastly, owning a home means greater control over your living space. You have the freedom to make permanent changes, whether it's remodeling the kitchen or installing a pool. Plus, you don't have to answer to a landlord, giving you the independence and privacy you desire. In summary, buying a home is a long-term investment, provides tax benefits, and gives greater control over your living space. It's a great option for those looking to put down roots and create a sense of stability and ownership in their lives. Cons of buying a home. Buying a home has higher upfront costs. You'll need to come up with a down payment, closing costs, and possibly pay for home inspections and other necessary expenses. These costs can add up quickly and might be a significant burden to some. Another disadvantage of buying a home is the increased maintenance responsibility. As a homeowner, you're responsible for all repairs and upgrades, which can be time-consuming and costly. Plus, you'll also have to pay property taxes, which can be a significant expense. Additionally, buying a home limits your flexibility. It's harder to move, and you're tied to one location for a longer period. This could be a problem if you want to relocate for work or personal reasons. In summary, buying a home has higher upfront costs, increased maintenance responsibility, and limits your flexibility. It's a great option for those looking for long-term investment and greater control over their living space, but it's important to weigh the cons before making a decision. In conclusion, the decision of whether to rent or buy a home is a personal one that requires careful consideration. Each option has its own set of pros and cons. Renting a home offers flexibility, lower upfront costs, and less maintenance responsibility, but it limits your control over your living space and doesn't provide a long-term investment. On the other hand, buying a home is a long-term investment, provides tax benefits, and gives greater control over your living space, but it has higher upfront costs, increased maintenance responsibility, and limits your flexibility. It's important to take into account your current financial situation, lifestyle, and future plans before making a decision. If you're someone who values flexibility and doesn't want to be tied down to one location, renting might be the better option for you. But if you're looking to put down roots, build long-term investment, and have greater control over your living space, buying might be the way to go. Before making a decision, it's also important to do your own research and talk to experts in the field to get a better understanding of the process, costs, and benefits involved. Ultimately, the decision is yours, and it's important to choose what works best for you. As a final thought, it's important to remember that no matter which option you choose, a home is more than just four walls and a roof. It's where memories are made and where you can create a sense of belonging. So choose wisely and make it the place you love to call home. But the journey doesn't end here. If you're ready to start improving your financial well-being, take action now. Check the first link in the description for our Frugal Living ebook. It's never too late to start making smart financial decisions.